Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Huddersfield Town career mode in FIFA 21. Welcome to what I hope is the final episode of season number 1. If you didn't catch the last episode, oh my god, it was an emotional roller coaster. We didn't start off the best. We started off with a 2-1 loss to Middlesbrough, but then we smashed Watford, we smashed Preston, and then we come back from 1-0 down against Bristol City. I had to jump in, got it to 2-1. We actually conceded a penalty in the 90th minute. Schofield saved it, and then when we came out of it, we found out that Brentford had lost, or at least drew their game, and we have gone above them. So that means with 2 games to play against Derby and Millwall, if we win our games, we are almost certainly up to the Premier League automatically. That means no playoffs, anything like that. As I've already stated, I do not like the playoffs. They're a pain in my arse. I'd rather get up automatically if we were going up. And I wasn't expecting going up this season. I was fully expecting maybe try and get top half of the table, try and just kind of grow the squad this season and really push for going that top 2 next season. But I am more than happy to go up this season because that means we're going to get a bucket load of cash. Not absolutely tons because, you know, FIFA career modes are not that realistic, where a team who comes up from the Championship gets a shitload of money from sponsorships in the Premier League for coming up. It doesn't work like that. I'll probably get about 30-40 mil, but even that for us is a lot of money. The one thing I'm going to do just before we get into any games, now we're on the 1st of the month again, we are going to send away another scout. So I'm going to send my more experienced one to England, and then I'm actually going to send Tommy Peacock to France. Because believe it or not, as much as it's like it's tantalising with talent already, I've never actually scouted it. I've never actually done a youth academy for it, so we'll do that. I was thinking about maybe getting something on the budget, but just sending them 2 scouts away is use the budget we had. So to be honest, I'm glad we had a little bit of money because it means we don't have to wait till next season to send our scouts away. It means come just around the end of next year, it means we can send them away again. Just every single month we'll have scouting updates. But this is what the team's looking like. I am really loving how this team's coming along. I hope you're loving it too. I'm so surprised as well with Pippa and Toffolo. I was fully expecting them to be good, but to say how much they've grown, they've gone up 3 or 4 overalls each in this season already, and we're not even in the end of it yet. And these 2 are pretty young. I mean, Toffolo's the oldest; he's 25 years of age. But that is still relatively young. He could maybe be my backup for majority of the career mode. We'll kind of see how the team develops. Pippa, he's 23. He's 2 years younger than Toffolo and the same overall. He could generally be my backup for majority of the series as well. Maybe until we get some better players in. Because the way I'm going to be doing this career mode is I'm going to be upgrading every season a position what's maybe lower overall of that season, or if someone's not playing well. So if I look at this team next season, the major places I want to improve upon is maybe wingers, definitely another striker or 2, because to be honest, we've heavily had to rely on these 2. Because obviously Sanogo and Niasse, they're sold, they're going next season. I've got Sanogo on the bench, but I don't play them because they're just not my kind of strikers. So I've been trying to get rid of them all series, but finally we have. So we probably will try and bring a couple more youngsters, maybe try and get someone in on loan, maybe. Hopefully, depending on the money. But again, I might go for another winger. Karoma, I think, 22 years of age, he's definitely got a lot of potential to get higher. And Benza as well, he's 25. I think if anyone's going to be leaving on the winger side, it's probably going to be Dwayne Holmes because he's probably played the less. Aaron's, I've still got a bit of a soft spot for this guy. Used him in previous career mode, so I want to kind of keep him around. But these 2 on the bench may leave, and I may bring in some younger guys or more experienced guys, whichever. And then probably the next position is maybe another midfielder. I've got Fernandez, but bar from Matt, I've got Vallejo who's sold. We brought up Arnold in the last episode. He's been promoted. He'll be moving up to centre mid when he eventually gets to it. But apart from that, we've not got any other centre mid, so we definitely need to work on the depth. There's not going to be too many people leaving in next transfer window. Maybe a few, but a lot of it is going to be future-proofing the side, and hopefully we get a few good youngsters in. But either way, let's get this episode going. We have got the first game against Derby County, who are 5th, so this is not going to be an easy game. We're not simulating any games in this episode. We're going to be playing the both last 2 games, hopefully get off with the wins. And also, obviously the title is gone. I'm not bothered about the title, I'm really not. So I'm going to be playing this one. It could technically be already sealed by if Brentford end up losing their next game. That's it. We are through to the Premier League. This game could generally decide it, so we need to play like we want to do it today. So without further ado, for the final episode of season number 1, let's get the first game underway. So out of the 2 games, Derby and Millwall, this is going to be the harder one, I thought. We have away, but also Derby are 5th. They are going for promotion as well, so it's not like they've got nothing to play for.
Huddersfield Town.
I think Millwall may be in mid-table or low down the table, so that on paper should be the easy game. But if you've ever played Millwall, they do make it hard for you. But we just hope we can get the job done. Let's not bottle it right at the end, because we nearly bottled it in the last episode with that first loss against Middlesbrough, if it was Middlesbrough. I'm hoping this team can get the job done. I'm loving how the team is growing together as well. There's different overalls, but we're all roughly going up in the same time. Let's have a little look. We've got Dave Marshall, a veteran in net. We've got Matt Clark, who said about was pretty good. Jordan Ibe, ex-Liverpool. Tom Lawrence. I'm not sure who their striker is. I think he's pretty new. But they don't play in a defensive side, it doesn't look like, so that means we can get at them. And now our team, let's have a look. Ryan Schofield, who was absolutely amazing in the last episode. Pippa, Inasha Matsima to 4 as a back 4. Got in Benza, O'Brien, Bakuna and Karoma as a middle 4 as well. And then obviously the best 2. They are still going for the golden boot, Broby and Ida. They are both on 27 goals.
Thank you.
They can both get 30 goals in the championship. What would be mad to say how we didn't start off the best with goal scoring, really. It was a lot of our wingers and stuff who were scoring for us. But these 2 have just took it by the scruff of the neck, scoring hat-trick after hat-trick. And they just took the lead by storm. Oop, Lawrence. Good job out of Bakuni. Managed to get the pressure on him. Follow, brilliant awareness. Josh Karoma. Lewis O'Brien. Finds Broby inside. Adam Ida. Oh, come here, it's brilliant work! Oh, it's O'Brien! That is the start we wanted! In this crucial start to the game! We needed to get the 3 points. No ifs, ands or buts. If Brentford do anything better than us, we can honestly lose our top spot. But this is good work. Finally, Ida gets the passing right. Oh, it's O'Brien, who doesn't score enough for me. I want to start scoring a bit more of him. He does the job there. Good finish. To be honest, I say he's been not scored enough. He's scored 6 goals. For a midfielder, that's not too bad. Moving it around here, Darby. Don't really like it, but Matt Seaman's in there. Oh, but thank the Lord, Shinny put it right down Schofield's throat. Thank God he was able to react for it. Oh, and Benza goes up and challenges for it. And we do get it away for it, but it is another corner for Derby. They are really putting the pressure on us right now. We need to get this away. Isaac and Benza, well, he does the job there, the winger. Harry Tafoe trying to get out there to Tom Lawrence. Gets one out there. Oh my god, we're really passing it around now. Oh, Massima got a lot of pressure on him there, but he dealt with it. He managed to poke it away. We're still trying to get it away. We're still on the attack here, Derby. Oh, and they got it in there. Oh my god, what a save by Ryan Schofield. He managed to get his head into it in front of it. Oh, and Benza takes it on the stride. Judah Bakuna takes it on the stride. Oh, and Judah Bakuna nearly just scored an absolute worldie. So close. It was good play. I maybe could have gone further ahead, but I saw the opportunity to hit it first time. Now it was not far away. Skimmed the post. Massima, oh, brilliant climb by the Frenchman. Rome finds Adamaida. And that is Lewis O'Brien. And that is not a good finish. Now O'Brien, the pressure's on. And look at that, Chrome over the top. Can he get away? Brian's chasing him. Oh, it's a foul though. We're gonna get a foul. Wow! Oh my god, this shows that I've not had a free kick all season. Wow. Okay. I really don't know. Do you know what? Let's just let Bakuna take it. I'm try to get it right in the corner here. Green timed! Oh my god, what a save by Marshall! I green timed it and everything, maybe could have put more power on it. Oh, but that would have been brilliant if I scored the first free kick of the series. I can't believe that's the first free kick of the series. Wow. O'Brien is going to find Tifolo. Then, oh, that is a good ball out to Karoma. Then steps inside, and now Josh Karoma! Oh my god! Oh, he's showing the fucking free kick save, not the Karoma shot. But Karoma, oh my god, how close! That's twice we've come close with absolute screamers. Fernandez loses out straight away. Oh, Jordan Ive takes it on. Wow. Oh my god, this could be amazing. Roby has the pace, and Wisdom is gone. Ah, oh, Roby tries to take Wisdom on, but Wisdom does enough.
Hey, please contact your nearest security guard, thank you.
That's Schofield. Now show out to Pippa. He's running forward with it. Now Rolando Aaron stits it up. Pippa is still making a run. And Pippa can put it in for Broby. Oh, but he's good defending in the end. Oh, brilliant from Junior Bakuna. And he baits Bielik in. And now Broby. Broby, can he get it? Yes, he can! That is going to seal an all-but important win. We could be one game away from the Premier League if Brentford haven't lost already. And Broby has gone ahead of Adamaida in the Golden Boot race. Brilliant work by Bakuna again. What a star he's been this season. Broby, brilliant finish as he's done all season long. Buries it past Marshall. Marshall has done some really good saves and we've been lucky with some shots. But that's number 28 for Broby. Gets in there, lad. Okay, try to get in the way of it. Final minute. But Tifolo has been there again, and this should end it. And there it is, the final whistle. What a game. A very interesting game as well. Oh my god, we might already be up. They're celebrating like it. And Brentford lost. Boys, I think we're through. I think we're up to the Prem. I don't know, but they're celebrating more than you would against a win. Holy shit. If this is it, if this is where we've done it, holy shit, boys. This team has done me proud. And there it is. It's complete. It's absolutely complete. We've done it. We're up to the Prem, boys. They must have lost. Let's check it out. There's no even reason to play the next match now. Let's have a look. Where is it? There it is. They drew against Rotherham. Rotherham, who are indeed 22nd. And they drew against them, what ended their hopes. So here we are. Let's do this. Let's just simulate this last game. If we win it, brilliant. Even if we lose, doesn't mean a thing. We're still through. And we... wow. We actually did lose. Wow, this random Kiffin-Beld guy, he got a hat-trick. He wasn't even a striker. It was a midfielder who got a hat-trick. Wow, okay. Fair enough, you do you. But it's not, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that important. So, to be honest, at this point, I'd love just to get straight into the next season and hope. And we will be playing more games next season. Like, I know I've simulated quite a few. There was a couple of episodes where I simulated quite a lot. I only played a couple of games in that episode, in that calendar month. But that does mean next season when we're in the Premier, there's less teams in it, so we're playing a lot more games. So let's have a little look. Well, we saw there, Broby got the golden boot for the championship. What an amazing performance by him. Got scoring 28 goals. So that last goal was scored against Derby sealed it. David Raya got a goalkeeper of the tournament, and Brentford's Tony. So wow, fair enough. Let's have a look at the team of the season, or team of the tournament, is it for the championship? Foster, Lazar, Ignacio, well deserved. I don't know. I can't really complain because Tony and João Pedro were well up there, but how the hell does the top goal scorer, Broby, not get into that team of the season? Shocking in some ways, but you know what? It is what it is. We will be getting on to our player of the season, all that, and obviously I don't think the channel's big enough yet to kind of get a fans player of the season kind of stuff yet. We'll probably do that later on down the line. But feel free to let me know down below who your player of the season is. Let me know down below, and if someone says the player you think, make sure you like that comment. And I will promise you, I will be posting it on my social media. I'll let people know in the videos. So make sure you let us know. Apparently, we've done the financial. This is a really important one because we've done this. That's really important because that means I'm hoping if we do a good financial report, it should be more money for next season. Okay, guys. So let's go. We're gonna be doing all the end of the season stuff. If you were here for the Salford City stuff, you kind of know how this goes. At the end of the season, we'll kind of go through all the stats, and then we'll go through we'll kind of look at the scout reports, but then we'll also do the player of the season and young player of the season. The young player of the season is a little bit different, but I'll explain when we get to it. But anyway, let's look at the top goal scorers of the series, the season so far. Brian Broby in 44 games has got 29 goals and 12 assists. So that is a collective of 41 goals and assists combined in 44 appearances, what I think is a great ratio. He's nearly good for a goal a game. He's also got a 7.6 rating on average. I think that's amazing for him. Adam Idah was very, very close behind. He's literally 2 goals and assists behind him. But he's done it in less games. In 37 games, he's got 28 goals, 11 assists. Well, he's just mad. That is 39 goals and assists in 37 games. He's had a terrific season. Josh Koroma, you can tell why I'm happy with this lad. 14 goals, 11 assists. absolutely amazing. 25 goals and assists and 47 appearances for a winger is exactly what I like seeing from my wingers. O'Brien and Bakuna got identical stats, 6 goals and 10 assists each. 16 goals and assists each for a midfielder. That is what I like. They've got double things in the assists. That's what I like to see. Especially when I don't have a cam bear now. Like, if you know from Salford City career mode, I was very big on the cam position. And they were a big assister for me. This time, I'm really happy that the midfielders stepping up in that regard. And then Benzema, and it kind of dingles down, and a couple of us. I would have thought I'd want a little bit more from Isaac and Benzema. Maybe he wasn't the best players, but he was good enough. I think he's very good as a bench player because you look at his positions: a right winger, left wing, left mid, and a striker. He'd be a great bench player. That is definitely a position I'm looking at next season. Fernandes, even though he got 2 goals and only 4 assists, I thought it would be more than that. But I thought when he did play, he played pretty well. But to be honest, majority of the time he was on the bench. Hopefully next season we'll see him a bit more, and then obviously we'll go down a bit more. And obviously the top assister was Broby as well, and Karoma, Ida, O'Brien, and Bakuna. So obviously the main front 4 and 5 or whatever, they were the main ones. Obviously Brian Broby as well went up by 5 overalls this season. He's still 19 at 78 overall. He's going to be amazing. Karoma went up by 4 as well. Schofield went up by 4. He's 21 still as well, so he's definitely able. He's got 10 assists as well. He was very, very impressive. Dixon as well. He'll be coming back next season. He'll be our backup. Hopefully we'll get him even better. Tofolo gone up 4. Terrific left back. Jackson was out on loan. He's gone up by 2 overall, so hopefully I'm most likely going to try and get him out on loan again, or I may use him as a backup. Ignacio, what a bloody centre-back this lad was. He was absolutely amazing. Matsima, thought he was decent enough. He definitely needs to get a little bit better in some cases, but he's definitely got better as the season went on. And as you go down, it has got a lot. It's been a very, very successful season. But anyway, let's get on to the juicy part of this finale. What is the awards? Who is going to win the HPG award? What is the Hawkeye Punisher Gaming Award Player of the Season? And also, who's going to win the HPG Youth Academy Player of the Season? Well, Youth Player this season, as it's going to be. Basically, the in the last series I did with Salford, it was basically the Youth Academy Player of the Season. Basically, all Youth Academy people who come through our Youth Academy could be eligible. This time, I've tweaked it a little bit. It's basically going to be anyone below the age of 23. So, as long as they're not 23, if they're below that, they can be up for that award. So basically it's the young player of the season, as you would usually have. That's the only tweak I've done, because we've not really had too many. The only really big one we've had is Dixon. We've not really had many youngsters just come in just yet, because a lot of them are still developing. So it wasn't like the Salford City one where we could put a lot of them straight in our side and they were in there for ages. So that's why I've tweaked it a bit, because I think that makes a little bit more sense. So we'll focus on the young player of the season first, and there will be 3 nominations for this award. The first one is going to be Ignacio. He is 19 years of age, so obviously eligible. This lad, since we brought him in, has been an absolute rock. He's been a brilliant, brilliant player for us. I can't wait to play with him more, because this guy could honestly, if he keeps going the way he is, can be in our defence for the foreseeable future, and even maybe for majority of the career mode. And then the next nomination is Brian Broby. To be quite fair, there's quite a lot of people eligible for this, because I do create quite a young squad, so that's why it's going to be interesting. But I'm always going to try and make it a round episode. Brian Broby definitely needs a mention, because obviously he's been brilliant since coming. A young lad coming up to the competitive level of Championship. He's coming up to the Prem now. Definitely deserves a mention. And the last is going to be Ryan Schofield. I have had a bit of criticism for him in the past, but this guy has honestly been a great goalkeeper, and he's saved us on countless occasions with absolutely outstanding saves. This guy can honestly, if he just keeps growing, he can be a great goalkeeper. Maybe not be, maybe he can't get to like a 90 overall or something, but he could definitely. I'm probably going to keep him in my squad for the majority of the career mode, if not all of it, because I always like keeping a day one player in my squad by the end of the career mode, so it's a bit of a nostalgia. But they are the nominations: Schofield, Broby, and Inacio. And I can announce my youth player of the season goes to. It's got to go to Goncalo Inacio, our first big signing. He was the player we got, and what a sign has been. He's probably been a big reason why we've actually even got it up to the Premier League, because he has been a rock. This guy 100% deserves an award. He would have missed out. I think he was close to being a part of the player of the season, but I thought being youth academy player of the season, this would be the next best thing. This guy deserves a big mention. So I hope you agree with me. If you don't, if you have a bit of an idea who the player of the season or youth academy player of the season you want, let me know down below. But this is mine. This is my youth academy player of the season, and congratulations, Inacio. Can't wait to see what you do next season, because he will be up for it as well for the next few years. So you never know. He could get him for the next few seasons. You never know. But anyway, now we go on to the player of the season. What can be anyone in the squad. It's just who's impressed me the most, who's got a bet. It doesn't always have to be stats. That's the one thing I'll make completely clear to you. It doesn't have to be the player with the most goals. It doesn't have to be the player with the most assists. It doesn't have to be a goalkeeper with stupid amount of clean sheets. It will be the player who stood out to me enough, where they have made enough impact to change the tide of the season, where whatever we've done. So there's going to be 4 nominations for this, because I feel like I couldn't narrow it down to 3, if I'm honest. So the first nomination is the Youth Academy Player of the Season, and Inacio is going to get a nomination for this one. He definitely deserves a nomination for this award. Next is Junior Bakuna. This guy, I gave him the armband, and he has repaid my faith. This guy was an engine for us in this season. He had a few bad performances, but he always came out the other end easily enough. And this guy definitely deserves a nomination. And you can probably guess the other 2 nomination, that is going to be Brian Broby and Adam Ida. These two, without these two, with the goals they got, we would not have had the success we did. Because you look at that, we wouldn't have had anywhere near the amount of success. Nearly 60 goals between them, and they have absolutely stormed the castle. They've absolutely done everything possible to get us up to the Prem, and we've done it. So they're the 4 nominations: Ida, Broby, Inacio, and Bakuna. Who is going to be? As I said, doesn't have to be, but it does have an effect. So the player, the HPG Player of the Season for season number 1 goes to. I couldn't look past this man, Brian Broby. This man is your HPG Player of the Year for season number 1. This guy wasn't just good at scoring goals. He was one of our top assisters as well. This guy was an absolute rock. He was an engine. He kept going. We had to call upon him so many times, but he always delivered. Yes, obviously, as I say, doesn't always have to be the one with the most stats, but if we didn't have him scoring or assisting or being the engine he is on the pitch, no way we would have got the Premier League. No way. Even with Ida's stats. But I'm so happy it's worked out. This guy was our big, he was our record fee this season, and we did it. And he is going to be the HPG Player of the Season. So I hope you agree. As I said, if you don't, if you think it, you let me know down below who your Player of the Seasons are. Let me know down below, guys, and I will definitely reply. I will reply to every single comment. But anyway, guys, that is it. That is going to be it for season number 1. We're going to just go ahead to next month, because we should get a Youth Academy report, so we may just end on that. Indeed we will. I have promoted everyone who is above 15 as well, and anyone I have going to try and get them out on loan as well. as you can see, we're all 15, so I can't actually promote any of these. But people like this, who's got a bit of crappy potential now, Farmer, he's got, if his the maximum potential goes below 85, then that's the breaking point for me. But a lot of these guys have got so much potential. So let's have a little look at France. Valiant, kind of like that. I think if I don't sign him now, I won't be able to get him. So I need to kind of do it now. Looking at England, no. Dixon, no, not good potential. Marsden, that's crap. Oh, bit crap that, to be honest. But either way. But I'm really, really happy with the way this season has gone, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this series. I'm hoping you're enjoying this season. We'll be back for season number 2. You better believe it. What a season we've had. We are up to the Premier League, ladies and gentlemen. Big things coming for Huddersfield Town. We are going to make them the kings of Europe. I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you so much for making this series, mate. Thank you for making this channel what it is. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Help me out for growing this channel as big as it can be. At the moment of recording, we are on 122 subscribers. Help me get to that next goal, what is 200 subscribers. Thank you so much for watching my content. As always, love you all so much. And my audience, thank you so much. Until the next season, until the next episode, I am out.